Hey, Scorpio seekers, welcome back or new to the existential shift. Um, Happy birthday in retrospect. I'm working with the After Tarot for December. Scorpio, too many cards. Okay. Whoa. Would you look at that? Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Two aces. First two cards. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of rejuvenation. That is a strong, clear direction. That is knowing thyself. Hence, there's alignment between who you are and what you work to achieve. And so things kind of suddenly happen fast and good. It's like manifestation, maybe like manifestation becomes faster for you, right? Maybe you recognize that you want something or need something, and then out of the blue, you have it. And you're like, whoa, how did that happen so fast? I think it's a result of uh, knowing something is right for you that is truly right for you, as opposed to thinking something is right for you when it's not, and then wishing for it, and then the spirit's just not going to give you something that is not good or not in alignment with you, right? So when you know what's good for you and you ask for it, there you go. There you have it. Some of you, it feels new, this desire or this sense of self. It's not something you used to think you are, you used to think that you want, but you did. You were just not in tune with that, with some of you. So too many cards. Although the top one I'm just going to mention is Two of Swords, kind of confirms what I'm saying, that some of you just weren't aware that this is something that you want. I had a hard time saying this because it feels very condescending, but it's just what is coming through. So sorry. Okay, show us more, please, for Scorpio about this. Super exciting. Some of you are building something on the land, like with wood. So maybe you're building a shed or a home. You're constructing something. This could possibly be the beginning of it. Maybe maybe you purchased the land. You have the property, but I'm sorry, you have the soil, the land, and now you're building on it. This could be something like that. Show us more, please. Warm and beautiful Scorpios. Okay. Page of Swords and Seven of Swords. What a what a funky energy. There's someone who is kind of I don't know, it's either sabotaging or taunting or trying to belittle this idea or this direction. Um, Maybe they're kind of teasing you or making fun of you or of it. Maybe they're trying to tell you that you don't want it, but maybe they actually want it, so they want you to let go of it so that they could have it. So they're like, no, Scorpio, you don't want this. You don't need this. And then once, if you were to listen and let go of it or not do it, then they'll do it, right? Maybe you have a brilliant idea and you shared with the wrong person, and they're like, oh, I want to do that, or I want to write that. And then they're going to be like, maybe you shouldn't do that. Maybe you shouldn't write that. And then they'll go and shamelessly do it. And I mean, like, shamelessly. You would not even, your jaw will drop. Don't give them that opportunity. Don't assume, no, they're not going to do something so obvious, so bluntly manipulative. Oh, I think they would. This is this is that kind of energy. So keep that in mind. And they might even like gossip about it and convince other people. So stop it in its tracks. Don't let someone distort your words or say things to others. Don't just kind of give them the benefit of the doubt. Don't give the benefit of the doubt to people who are who are listening to them. Oh, they'll know better. Oh, they'll know that's not like that. Be clear. If you overhear something, if you think someone might have said something, just go and clarify. Like, be proactive about this. Don't sit and wait to respond once it's already like, you know, by the time truth um, ties its shoes, the lie has already made several rounds, right? So don't let it. Don't tie your shoes. Run barefoot. Run barefoot. Beat them at their own game. Bruce Lee said, or maybe it was Lao Tzu. I think it was Lao Tzu. Never mind. So he said that in 100 battles, if you know yourself and not thy enemy, maybe you'll win half. If you know thy enemy and not thyself, maybe you'll win half. If you know neither, you will not win a battle. If you know both, you will never lose a battle. So you got to know who you're dealing with. Don't project what you would have done unto them. Don't project what you hope they would have done unto them. See them for what they are. When people tell you who they are, believe them, please. When they tell you what they want to do, believe them. They're not confused. This person, when you see them do like little things here and there, believe them and meet it. And even look ahead and prevent. Do the prevention game. For example, and this is how you do it in a very um, honored way. You play their game, but you don't stoop to their level. So, for example, if you think this person or someone was to go around and say that you are XYZ, right, in a way that kind of slanders, kind of makes you look bad, whatever. Before that, you go around seemingly like random or seemingly unrelated, expressing how you're the opposite. Now, you're not lying because you are actually not what they claim you to be, and you actually are what you're going to say that you are, but find ways to insert it. Maybe add a story about how one time someone went around and told people about how you're allegedly the opposite. That is how you beat someone at their own game without stooping to their level. And it's a great exercise in wisdom because you're not lying to the people involved. You're not doing the, low life things that person or that group would do. If I don't know, depending on your case, it could be a person, a group, whatever. And you're beating them in their own game. I'm reiterating. You get the picture. If you have something in mind, if you know what I'm talking about, if this applies to you, trust me on that one. Don't let it go out of your hands. Once the seed of a thought is implemented in someone's mind, it's there. It's there. It's very hard to yank out. More for Scorpio, please. 6 of Swords and Queen of Pentacles. Good. We're going from 7 of Swords to 6 of Swords to Queen of Pentacles. So there is a regression and then progression. So this is amazing. Great start, good direction. I'm all up for it. The cards are saying go. Spirit is like, yes. This sabotage, nastiness, jealousy, you can handle it. You can deal with it. Rewind and hear it again. How you can do it. You got this. You got this. Okay. And then things mellow. You let the dust settle. And you continue on your path of creating this thing that you're building. From the Ace of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. This is not sabotaged. It's not ruined. You got this. You take care of it. And then you're back on track. And for some of you, there's a detour you got to make first. Like let's say before you can continue with building or doing what it is that you're doing, you got to help someone that you know go somewhere, or there's a little bit of a mission that you got to do. You got to take care of someone or take care of something first. It's a level of responsibility here. Could be for a child or for someone who has a child. There's taking care of someone, or like you want to have this new start, but you want to make sure that you're not um, abandoning your responsibility, that you're taking care of whatever promises you made before. You're tying up loose ends. You're closing up things properly. You don't just bail on things and then you're able to move on. Right, this Queen of Pentacles, I like her. Show me more, please, for Scorpio. Justice. Yeah, there's something you're going to need to cut out of your life. And with the Justice card, you can't, I'm just reiterating now, but the card seems to want me to reiterate, so we're going to do it. You can't afford loose ends. You can't afford not reading the fine print, to not, cross your T's and dot the I's. You want to make sure everything is set straight and clear. No room for confusion. Things are agreed upon in the beginning. It's no, like, everything will be okay. Oh, we'll figure it out as we go. Not with this. No. You plan, you write it down, you sign, they sign, and then you have peace of mind. King of Cups. Unfortunately, and this is a theme, so and it's also in the astrology, so it makes sense that it repeats itself across the different signs. I have here the Justice card in between two court cards that are back to back to one another. This could absolutely showcase a separation of some sort, a breakup, a divorce. Justice can come often either in marriage or in divorce, and you need to look at the other cards next to it to figure out which one's which, considering the context and the conversation, including how they're facing in the other direction. I think there's a separation here involved. Bottom of the deck, Four of Wands, but simultaneously there's this ability to maintain good relations, structure. It's being done responsibly. Now, for those of you who are not facing a separation or a divorce, this could be breaking ties with a coworker, with a job, with a friendship, but doing it in a way that is mature and smart and doesn't leave, again, loose ends. Oh my God. If I had $1 for every time I said loose ends in this video. Okay. Now, I don't see any of what it is that you're working on or doing being sabotaged, even though we saw the sabotage first. It's an attempt. You got this. It won't work because you'll do what you need to do. And then this is kind of like Leo's reading, where there was like a smooth ending and then really fun new beginnings. Like so many times in readings, we see like difficult endings after not hearing it in the whisper. So you've heard it in the shout. So things crumble in a painful way, and then it's forced a new beginning. But it's like the batch of readings that I've done for December shows a theme of you guys seekers really have have progressed in your spiritual journey and in your energy work and in your wisdom. It's like you learn to recognize an ending before it's too painful, before it's forced on you, and you kind of lead it, which brings this a lot lighter, easier experience where the ending is not so painful and you're ready, and then you get to start something new in like an easygoing way. It's not like dramatic and crazy and dangerous and last minute and painful. It's all like it's like a wave merging into a new wave, and it's like where was the ending and where was the beginning? It's hard to say. It was smooth sail, smooth transition. Yeah. So I'm seeing it here now. I also saw it in Leo, so maybe you want to watch the Leo reading. I don't know if there's something there for you too as well. But this is impressive. This is a really good sign that you guys are really have done a lot of work and you've grown. Good job. Hmm, sorry. More please for Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles. Why is it not? There we go. So we have Four of Wands under the Ace of Wands. We have Eight of Pentacles under the Ace of Pentacles. Let's look at the cards. There is a sequel for this. It's available below in the description box. I mean, I will do a sequel for this. Okay. So this grows. This grows, right? There's this new beginning. It's not phasing out. It's exciting. It's built, even in the face of some fuckeries, pardon my French, because you are so experienced with bullshit. You just know how to meet it, the issues, you know how to meet them and prevent them. You got the intuition, you got the experience, and here you are is unstoppable. You're creating something lasting that you'll get to enjoy the fruit of this labor for a long time. This Eight of Pentacles will lead to Nine of Pentacles, right? And right now it's built based in values and virtue and belief and hard work. So you have those foundations of will, of creativity, and it will form earthly structure around it and ground it and stabilize it and anchor it. So you're on the right path. You're doing well, Scorpio. If you needed a pat on the back, you got it. If you had any doubts, I think you should be proud of yourself and keep doing what you're doing. There's something else coming through, something about your community or your people or either the belief system that you're a part of or the race or the ethnicity or the culture or the country or however it plays out. Something that your structure is a part of it, right? You were born into it kind of thing. There's a sense of unity here. There's a sense of connection. There's a sense of belonging. And what it is you're building seems to have a connection to that as well. It doesn't have to be a direct connection, but it's somehow birthed from that or encouraged by it or encouraging of it. There's something, um, maybe you found the God that birthed you and you started honoring that God, and then things started becoming easier, things started become better, less difficult. you want to think about it like many parents are awesome, but if you're born to a set of parents who gave you life, but then you never honor them, you only honor other people's parents. It's not that other parents are not deserve honoring, they're great, but it's not your parents. There's something unnatural there. So now you suddenly are like, oh my God, my parents are amazing. They gave me life. And then you honor them, and then that gives you luck and flow. It opens some blockages energetically. So that's coming through as well. That's very interesting. Huh. I'm gonna make a video about that. Okay. Let's rearrange and see what we can come up with as well. So we have two aces. We're just going to keep them here. We have these two court cards. And one major arcana, the Justice card. And then we have, actually, we have three. So it was 1, 2, 3. That's how they came out, right? And then 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay. We do have 11 here, so 1, 1, 1, 1. And we have 11, 11 here as well. So there is something here when it comes to alignment, soul connection, synchronicity, and possibly breaking the code and kind of getting to step into, I don't know, the next dimension or the new earth or your new life cycle. It's like you did something well. Okay. I'm going to talk further about that, about what else is coming through from this rearrangement. I'm going to also pull more cards and clarify all this in the sequel. I hope to see you there. If not, that's great too. I love you anyway. Yeah. Yeah, you can also study tarot with me. Link is below, Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, and you can also book a private reading with me, the Existential Shift.as.me. Okay, stay magic, stay true. I love you.